was having. Mama made me go because Joni was singing a solo for the special music. Boy, she thought she was something too. Standing up there singing. She memorized all the words so she could concentrate on the emotion. She was just up there bellowing, singing Reach Out to Jesus. Y'all know that one? She was singing Reach Out to Jesus. And I looked up at the ceiling, and that's when I saw it. It was just about the biggest helicopter bug I'd ever seen. And it was sailing along up close to the ceiling, up around the lights, and Joni was singing. And that helicopter bug, he was just sailing around, waiting. And Joni really getting all worked up, singing. And everybody in the whole church was glued to Joni. She had them to all, they were waiting, could hardly wait for her big finish. And I was watching that helicopter. And all of a sudden, I prayed. I prayed so hard. I was scared I'd prayed it out loud. I didn't, but it seemed like it. I prayed, dear God, if you are really real, if you're really there, just do one thing for me, and I'll never ask for another thing as long as I live. So help me, God. Dear God, make that helicopter bug attack. And Joni's big part was coming. I'd seen her practice in the mirror 100 times. She had down pat too. She had this little catch in her voice, kind of like a mix between Linda Ronstadt and Ethel Waters. She'd throw her head back and flutter her eyelashes and look all pitiful. And it worked. She had them people up ready to walk down the aisle, and there hadn't even been any preaching yet. And I was praying as hard as I could. Attack, God! Attack! And Joni knew she was doing good. And then she sang her favorite part. And I tell you, I know there is a God. And he heard my prayer. You may think that helicopter bug was attracted to Joni's eyelashes fluttering around, but I know that God answers prayers. That bug swooped down like a Japanese dive bomber and flew straight into Joni's mouth and just about choked her to death before the preacher could run his hand down her throat and pull it out. He throwed it down on the floor and stepped on it. Joni was hysterical. She never did get over it. And you know what else? When everyone in her biology class was doing insect collections, Mrs. Miller let Joni collect leaves instead. Bugs make her break out.
Oh my God.
The preacher, he stomped that moth to death. After church was over and everyone had gone downstairs to the fellowship hall, I went back, picked that moth up off of the floor, and put it in my pocket and took it home. I put it in my Bible. I look at it all the time. It's pretty. And I wouldn't take nothing for it neither.